Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, viewers across the world. Welcome to today's presentation where we are going to explain the 2024 GCE Mathematics Paper 1. Okay, so as we'll be explaining this past paper 2024 GCE, don't forget to have the Z material in your phones because we explained the topics that you can encounter from grade 10 up to grade 12. So the Z material app is there, well designed to help you freshers or beginners. So please don't forget to download the Z material app to learn more about mathematics. Okay, let us get started. Okay, so the first question, it was saying we evaluate. The first question was saying evaluate, where you are having 8 over 27, then to the power 2 over 3, 2 over 3, okay. So in short, you were supposed to find the cube root of 8 and the cube root of 27. So what is the cube root of 8? You just say it is 2 to the power 3 multiplied by, so this one here, the power there, it stands for the numerator and the denominator here. So you have 2 over 3 over, the cube root of 27 is 3. So you have 3 to the power 3 multiplied by 2 over 3. Okay. Then you cancel the common ones. This and that, they are the same. So you're going to have 2 to the power 2 over 3 and 3 cancel. You're going to have 3 to the power 2. Okay. So when you go to the Z material app, we explained this topic, which is index notation, indices. Then from there, you have 2 to the power 2, which will give you what? 4 over 3 to the power 2, which will give you what? 9. This was your answer for the first one. You go to the second question, which is number 2. So question number 2, it is saying simplify, where you are having 4 open bracket, x minus 2 close the bracket, positive 3, then open, you have 2x minus 3. Okay, so you were supposed to expand the brackets here. That's what you were supposed to do first. So you have 4 multiplied by x, you will have 4x. 4 multiplied by negative 2, you get negative 8. 3 multiplied by 2x, you get positive 6x. 3 multiplied by negative 3, you get negative what? 9. Then after that, you were supposed to group what? Like terms. So this and this, it is 4x, okay, plus 6x minus 8 minus 9. Same signs you add, you get 10x. Then here you also add, you get negative 17. Okay, so negative 17. That was the answer there. Okay. Then we move on to the next question, which is question number 3. So question number 3, it was saying solve the equation where you are having 3x minus 5, okay, in bracket, and then you have open bracket, x plus 2 close is equal to what? 0. When you go to the Z material app, these things we explained them nicely in the way that everyone will understand them. Okay. So all the topics, when you go to the Z material app, they are there, well explained for the freshers so that you can understand these topics. Okay. So what we are supposed to do here, we just equate, okay? We find the value of x, okay? So you just say you have 3x minus 5 is equal to 0, or the other one you have x plus 2 is equal to 0. From there, make x a subject of the formula. You're going to have 3x is equal to 5. Take this side, or you take 2 that side. You're going to have x is equal to negative 2. Then here you divide by 3 and there by 3. 3 into 3, you have x is equal to 3 into 5. That is 1 remainder 2 over 3. Okay, or x is equal to negative what? 2. You have your 2 marks there. Okay, so that's what you are supposed to do, guys. All right, we move on to the next question, which is question number 4. They are saying factorize completely. Number 4. Factorize completely. You have 7x squared minus 7. Okay. So what you are supposed to do here is to look for the common factor. Whenever you hear the word factorize, you need to be looking for the common factor. When you go to the Z material app, we explained this topic, which is called algebra. So what is common here? It is 7. So you say 7, open the bracket. You're going to have x squared minus 1. Okay, 7 into 7, it is 1. So you write x squared. Then 7 into 7, it is 1. There it is. Okay. From there, you have a square here, which is x squared. So you're going to say difference of two squares. All right. Difference of two squares. So what is the square root of 1? It is 1. So you expand this now. You're going to have 7, open bracket, x minus 1, close, open, x plus 1, close. Okay. You have your 2 marks there. If you leave it here, you get your 1 mark. So please ensure that you complete your what in your solution nicely. Okay. We go to question number 5. Okay, question number 5, it is saying use set Euler notation to describe the shaded region. So it was shaded in this way, okay, like this. So when you go to the Z material app, this topic is so-called set. You understand them, we explained nicely, which is grade 10 topic, okay. So you have universal there, you have A, B, and C, okay. And then B and C, they were shaded like this, okay. So the interset A was not shaded. Now, they are saying you use set Euler notation to describe the shaded region. Use set Euler notation to describe the shaded region. So set A is not shaded. Okay. So the part which is not shaded, you say a complement. So in this case, you just do this. You exclude set A. You are remaining with this. Okay. So you just say A complement because the interset A is not shaded. Then you say intersection, you open the bracket. Part of B and C, they are shaded when you exclude what A here. So you are going to say B union C. Okay. Why are we saying B union C? Because B and C, they are shaded. And everything that belongs to A, even if they are part of A and C, we exclude them because they are not shaded. And we have now a complement there. Okay. So when you go to the Z material app, we gave out different examples on these things, on how you can shade and how you can use set Euler notation to describe these things. So all what you're supposed to do is to download the Z material app, and then from there you will learn a lot under the Z material app. Okay, we move on to question number 6. Question number 6, it is saying a businessman got 800 shares worth 7,200. What was the cost of each share? Okay, so question number 6, there is what we call dividend per share. Okay, so dividend per share is given by total dividend amount over number of shares. Okay. Then from there, they want us to find the dividend per share. They are saying what was the cost of each share. So they want us to find the dividend per share. When you go to the Z material app, we explain this social and commercial arithmetic topic. Okay. So we are going to say total dividend amount, which is there. They are saying it is 7,200. So 7,200 over the number of shares, which is 800. Okay. So you cancel 2 zeros, you cancel 2 zeros. You remain with 72 and 8. Okay. So what you're supposed to do there now is to divide. How many times does 8 go into 72? It goes 9 times. Okay, so you have 9 kwacha. So you have 9 kwacha. This was the dividend per share. So each share was accumulating a 9 kwacha. Okay, we move on to the next question, which is question number 7. Question number 7, they are saying the sequence 20, 17, 14 is an arithmetic progression. Find the 9th term. This is sequences and series. When you go to the Z material app, we explain this topic. So please, you are supposed to download the Z material app so that you can learn more and understand how you can handle these questions. Okay. Question number 7, here we go. So the 9th term, you have the sequence. So A, the 9th term, you say A plus open bracket n minus 1 close d. This is the formula that you're supposed to use. When you go to the Z material app, we explained what A is, n, and d. So according to the sequence, you have 20, 17, 14. So the common difference there, the first term is 20. So you're going to have 20 plus open bracket. Okay, they are saying the 9th. So n is 9 minus 1 close. The common difference, second term minus first term, which is negative 3. Okay. You say 17 minus 20, which will give you negative 3. So the common difference there is negative 3. Where there is d, you put negative 3. Okay. Then from there, you're going to have 20 plus, okay, 9 minus 1, it is 8. And then negative 3. Multiply there, you're going to have 20 minus 24. Then the 9th term is negative 4. Different signs you subtract. Okay. So that was the answer for A. Then you go to B. They are saying the sum of the first 10 terms. So how do you find the sum? B. you say sum is given by n over 2, open the bracket, 2a plus, open bracket, n minus 1 close, and then you have d, which is the common difference there. When you go to the Z Material app, we explained these things nicely, and you will enjoy them there, because we explain in a way that we know we have freshers, the grade 10s, those who are writing GCEs. So we designed the app there with the aim of letting any one of you to understand the topics there. So what is our n? The n is the sum of the first 10 terms. So they're saying the sum of the first 10 terms, okay? So the sum of the first 10 terms, yes. So we are going to put a 10 where there is n here now. So we say 10 over 2, okay? Open the bracket, 2 multiplied by our a is 20, plus, open the bracket, what is our n? They are saying 10. So we say 10 minus 1, close. Common difference is negative 3, close. Okay. So here you divide 2 into 10, that is 5. So 5, 2 by 20, that is 40. Plus. Okay. Then we have 9 and negative 3, close. Okay. Then we're going to have 5, 40 minus 27. Okay. So 9 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 27. Then you're going to have 40 minus 27, which is 3. Then you have a 3, which is 13. Okay? You're getting 13. So you're going to have 13 now multiplied by 5. So 13 multiplied by 5. We have a 5 here. Okay? So you're going to get 65. So you have 65 as the sum. So it says sum is equal to 65. You have your 2 marks there, guys. I hope you are following what we are doing here. Please don't forget to download the Z Material app so that you understand these things, okay? When you go to the Z Material app, you find the topics there well explained for you guys, okay? We move on to question number 8. A fair dice is rolled once. Find the probability of a 4 showing up. So we know what a dice is. A dice is a 6-sided, okay? It has a 6-sided. Now there are numbers there 1 up to 6, okay? So this is question 8. A dice, you have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, right? Now they are saying what is the probability that a 4 is showing up? A 4 is showing up. So how many 4 do we have here? We have 1 4, which is this one, 9. So you just say probability of a 4, okay? 4 showing up is 1 over 6, okay? That is the probability which is there. Then B. Question 8b, you have a diagram which is like this. Then you have A, B, and C there. Then this is D, this is 13, this is 5. They are saying find the value of tan DBC. Tan DBC. So they want you to find this one. Okay. So what you're supposed to do there, guys, is this. For you to find the tan which is there, how do you find tan? That is the first thing that you should ask yourself. Tan is given by opposite over adjacent. That's how we find tan. Okay. So tan is given by opposite over adjacent. So they are saying tan. We find tan DBC. So we're going to find tan DBA. So this one. Okay. So what is our adjacent? The adjacent is this one. This is the opposite. This is the hypotenuse. So we are supposed to find the adjacent. And how are we going to find the adjacent there? We are going to use Pythagoras theorem first to find the adjacent. So we are going to say 13 squared minus 5a squared. Okay. Because we are just saying we can do this. Let me just explain in this way so that we understand. We are going to say db squared is equal to ab squared plus ad squared. And then you substitute. What is this? Is 13 squared is equal to, what is this? AB, you have x. So just say x is equal to 5a squared, or rather plus 5 squared. So you have 169 is equal to x plus a 25. Group like terms, you have 169 take away 25 is equal to x. Then you get 144 is equal to x squared. Okay. Then from there you introduce the square root. So what is the square root of 144? It is 12 centimeters. So this side is 12 what? 12. Okay, then you just say now tan theta is equal to, what is the opposite, which is 5. So you say 5 over the adjacent, which is 12. Then from there now, it is the reflex. So it will be negative 5 over 12. This is your answer. You have your 2 marks there, guys. Okay, I'm sure you're enjoying. Okay, if you're stuck here, just have the Z material up. There are notes. We explained with the notes how you can find the tan, the sine, the cos, all those things there on the Z material up. So what you're supposed to do is to have the Z material up with you. Question 9a. So question number 9a, they are saying, given that the universal set, you have the numbers 1 up to 9, P, you have the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. So P, you have the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and Q, you have the numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, they are saying list P complement intersection Q. So P complement intersection Q, meaning you are excluding the elements which are in set P. So we can find P, I mean the numbers that we can find here now, we have a 2 which is in there. Then from there, what else do we have that we can find in P? That's it. So we are going to list this now. Okay? So we are going to have a set like this, which is 3, 5, and 7. Okay, we have the even numbers there. So 3, 5, 7. These are our what element we are getting in P complement intersection Q. So P complement, we are excluding the element which are in P, then we go in Q. If you are shading grade 9s, you shade like this. Okay, P complement, so this is P, this is Q. So P complement intersection Q, you shade like this. You exclude P. That's it, right? Like that. It is to shade. We move on to question number 9, B. The diagram below shows trapezium S and trapezium T. Describe fully a single transformation which maps trapezium S onto trapezium T. So B. So when you check there, you have a trapezium which is facing down. Okay, and the other one up. Okay, so it is more like you're looking into a mirror. When you're checking yourself into a mirror, what are you seeing? You're seeing the image. The image will face you. So this is a reflection. Now, it is a reflection under which axis? When you check there, you have the mirror line, which is the X. Okay, or the 0, the Y is 0 there. So there are two ways we can say it is a reflection. In this is B, in the x-axis. Okay, or it is a reflection. Okay, it is a reflection with the mirror line y is equal to 0. Okay, because it is not on the y-axis. So it is a reflection with a mirror line in the x-axis. Then we go to question number 10. Question 10a. They are saying given that A is equal to that, find transpose. Okay, so we have A, which is 2, -1, and 3. Then they are saying we find A transpose. So just say A transpose is equal to, the row become the column. Then you have your answer. The row become the column. When you go to the Z material up, you find these things. They are there well explained. So just say the row should become as a column. So you have 2, -1, and 3. This is your answer, guys. Done and dusted. We move on to B. B, they are saying matrix A, you have 3 and 2. Okay, you have 3 and 2. Okay, and then you have 1 and 2 again. So 1 and 2. Okay, they are saying find AB. So find AB. That is multiplication of matrices. How are we going to find AB? You are dealing with multiplication of matrices, guys. So what you are supposed to do is row by column. So you are going to have AB is equal to, so 3 multiplied by 1, it is 3. Okay, let me write like this, 3. 3 multiplied by -2 is -6. Okay, we can't add, we don't have the second column. Then 2 multiplied by 1, it is 2. 2 multiplied by -2 is -4. Done, you have your answer. You can't add there because you do not have the second column. So you have your answer there. You go to question 11. Question 11, they are saying the diagram below shows positions of towns A, B, and C. What is the time at A if it is 05 hours at B? So I'll draw this one, 11. So what is the difference? What is the time at A if it is 05 hours at B? So if at B it is 05 hours, what is the time at A? What are we supposed to do there? Okay. So AB, they are lying in the same longitude. AB, they are lying in the same longitude. Okay, so there was a mistake in this question. Because we can't find the time that is on A if they are on the same longitude. If A and B, they are in the same longitude, meaning the time is the same as well. So we don't know if the ECZ were trying to see if you can know that the time for A and B, they are the same because they are all lying in the same longitude here. So the time on A will be 05 hours because they are lying in the same longitude. So just say time on A is equal to 05 hours. Okay? It is 05 hours because they are lying in the same longitude. If you want to give the reason, you can tell them to say they are lying in A and B, they both lie in the same longitude. Unless the A which is here is on this longitude, and then we can find the difference in time. Okay? We can find the difference in time because we know that the time at the equator there is 12 hours. Then from there, what is this? We can divide 15 for. How many times does 15 go into this? That is 4. Then we can add the ones that we're having there plus the 12. But in this case, we can't find because they are lying in the same longitude. So our A is on 05 hours as well. Okay, we move to B. So a plane flew from town A to town C in 5 hours. Okay, now the C is here. So from A to C in 5 hours. What was its average speed? You've seen it? They're saying A to C, which is 5 hours. So the time is the same because you're dealing with the same longitude there. So now they are asking us to find the average speed in knots. So how are we going to find the average speed in knots? We are in B now. So we need to find the distance because speed is given by distance over time. Okay, speed is given by distance over time. Now, how are we going to find the distance? So distance, because they are saying we find AC, which is in what? In longitude, we are going to say distance is equal to theta there multiplied by 60 degrees. So what is the angle there? The angle you add 30, which is on C, 30 degrees south, plus A is on 60 degrees north. So 60 plus 30, you get 90. Okay, so you add 90 plus 60. Okay, what do you get? So 90 plus 30 plus 60 to give you 90. And then here you multiply, not add. So you multiply here. So multiply by 60. Then you have 90 multiplied by 60. So 9 by 6, that is 54. So it will be 5,400. So the distance will be 5,400. 5,400 over, what is the time? They are saying 5 hours, in 5 hours. So you say 5 there. Okay? Then from there, you're going to have speed. Okay? So here you have now speed is equal to 5 into 54. That is 9. Okay, 5 into 5, that is 1. Then if 5 into 40, that is 8. Okay, goes how many times? It's 8, 9, so it is 8. So 8 multiplied by 5, that is 32. Then remainder what? So remainder, okay, 8, remainder 2, okay, 32, remainder 8. Then we add a 8 there, 5 into, okay, so 5 into 10, sorry. Let us just go direct here. We have speed, which is 5,400 over 5. So now, if the time was 5, how many times does 5 go into 54? So we can say 5 multiplied by 9, that is 45. Then 5 multiplied by 10, that is, okay, so it goes 10 times. Okay, so 5 into 54, that is 10. Remainder what? So remainder 5. We add a 5 here. Then 5 into 50, that is 10 again. So we add a 0. Okay, so it will be 10,100. Rather 5 here, that is 10, 50. Remainder 4, not 5. So remainder 4. So it goes 10 times, remainder 4. And how many times does 5 go into 40 now? So 5 into 40, I'm sure it goes 8 times. So 8 times, remainder 3. So it goes remainder 8. 5 into 80, that is 16. 16. Okay. So meters per, this number is too big. Wait, so 5, 4, then 0, 0 over. What is the time difference? They're saying in 5 hours. Okay, so 5 here. Then 5 into 5, that is 1. Remainder, no remainder. Okay, so add a 0. Then 54, that is a 4. 5 into 40, that is 8. 8 multiplied by 5, that is 35. Okay, so 35, that is 32. 40. Okay, so it is 8 times, no remainder. Then we add a 0 there. Meter per second. That is the answer, which is 1,080 meters per second. 5 into 40 goes 8 times without a remainder. All right. Then we can move on to question number 11. Question number 11, rather question number 12. So question number 12, it is saying the diagram below shows a sector. We are dealing with a sector there. Okay, so question number 12, we are dealing with a sector, which is mensuration. So when you go to the Z material app, we explained how you can go about these questions. Okay, so you have question 12A. 12A, where you are having this arc here, like this. Then they are saying this is 81. Okay, then you have R centimeters. They are saying the area is 34.65 centimeter squared. Okay, then we take pi as 22 over 7. So pi is 22 over 7. Okay, find the radius R of the sector. So how are we going to find the radius there? We are going to say area is given by theta over 360 multiplied by pi r squared. Okay, then we substitute. What is the theta here? They are saying 81. So we say 81 over 360 multiplied by pi, it is 22 over 7 multiplied by r squared. Where there is a here, we are going to put the area now because they are saying the area is 3465. So 34.65 is equal to that. Then remember, we are not using a calculator. We can reduce these two. So 9 here, that is 9. 9 here, that is 4. So we have a 40. Multiplied by 22 over 7 multiplied by r squared. Okay. Then here we have 34.6 Then from there, this is over 1. We have equal there. We can say 2 here, that is 11. 2 here, that is 20. Okay. Then we say 20 multiplied by 2. 20 multiplied by 7, we get 140. Okay. So 140, so we have 34.65, okay, over 1 is equal to 9 multiplied by 11, that is 99 over 140 r squared there. Okay. After that, we do cross multiply now. Okay. So we can say 1 multiplied by 99, we get 99 r squared is equal to 34.65 multiplied by what? 140. Okay. Then when you multiply there, what do you get? So you can multiply 140 multiplied by 34.36. Okay, 65 rather. So 65. So when we multiply this and that, what are we going to get? You get 4,851. Then from there, we are going to divide both sides by 99, even here by 99. So cancel, cancel. You are going to have r squared is equal to 99 into 4,851 goes how many times? Okay. So 99. Which number can give me a 1 at the end? Because I have a 1 here, I will say 9. Okay? So 9 multiplied by 9, that is 81. Now I have 1 carry 8. 9 multiplied by 9, that is 81 plus 8, that is 89. Okay, so 891. Now this is 4 and 8. Okay, so I'll add the 4 here. I'll add the 4 there. 4 multiplied by 8, that is 36. I'll write a 6 carry 3. 4 by 9, that is 36, plus this 39. Then I add, I have a 1, I have a 15, 5 carry 1, I have 9 plus 1, 10, 18, then 1 plus 3, that is 4, 4, 8, 5, 1, 4, 8, 5. Okay, so meaning it goes 49 times, so we'll have 49 times. Okay, now from there, because of the r squared here, I introduce the square root there and the square root there. Meaning the radius is 7 centimeters. That was the radius that we were looking for, guys. Okay. So please don't use a calculator. Remember, this is paper 1. No need of using a calculator there. You just have to go direct. Okay. We move on to B. Question 12B. What are we going to do to find question 12B there? Okay. So 12B, what are they saying? They are saying the ratio of the two similar solids are, so you have B, which is 9 to 25. If the volume of the bigger solid is 37, what is the volume of the larger one, smaller one? So you find the ratio of this, square root of this and square root of this, which is 3 to what? 5. Then you have 3 over 5 is equal to, this is the smaller one. So even here, write the smaller one. You're going to have x over, you want to find the smaller one, so 375. 375. 5 multiplied by x, you have 5x is equal to 3 multiplied by 5, that is 15. Carry 1. This and this, that is 21, 22. Carry 2. This and this, that is 9 plus 2, that is 11. Then you divide by 5 here and by 5 there. 5 and 5, you have x is equal to 5 into 11, that is 2, remainder 1. 5 into 12, that is 2, remainder 2. 5 into 25, that is 5. So you have 225 cubic centimeters. Okay, the smaller one. Then you have your answer there. We move on to question number 13. Question number 13, they are saying, given that y varies direct as x and inversely. Okay, so these are variations. When you go to the Z material app, we explained these things and how you can form the expression. So you say 13. Okay. So you say, given that y varies direct as x. So you say y is equal to kx direct as x and inversely as the square root of z. So as the square root. So square root, not square, as the square of z. Rather, as a square, not square root, as the square of z. So it just says z squared. And that x is equal to 8. So they are saying x is equal to 8. Y is equal to 4. And z is equal to 2. Find the constant. So we find k there. We just substitute now. A. You just say, what is y? You have 4. So you say 4 is equal to, what is x? It is 8. So you say 8k over, what is z? Is 2. So 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4. So 4 here over 1. 4. 1 multiplied by 8k, you have 8k is equal to 16 over 8 over 8. Then you have k is equal to 2. That is the value of k. You go to B. B, they are saying value of y when x is 18. So when x is 18 and z is 3. Okay. When you have the Z material up, these things are very simple and interesting. So we're going to find the value of x now. I mean y. So we're going to say y is equal to, what is k? It is 2 multiplied by, okay, what is x? They are saying 18 over, what is z? 3. So it will be 3 to the power 2, which is 9. Then you're going to have y is equal to, okay, You can say 9 here, 1. 9 here, that is 2. 2 multiplied by 2, that is what? 4. So the value of y is 4. If you want, you can say 2 multiplied by 18, that is 36. 9 into 36, it will still give you what? 4. Okay. Then we go to C. C, they are saying the values of z when x is 25 and y is 2. So we are going to substitute there. What is y? It is 2 is equal to k. K is 2 multiplied by x, which is 25 over z squared. Okay, so you cross multiply here, you're going to have 2z squared is equal to 50. Then you divide by 2 here and by 2 there. Okay, so 2 into that, that is 25. So you're going to have 25 z squared is equal to 25. And then what is the square root of 25? So z is equal to plus or minus what? 5. That is the answer of the last one. Okay. Okay, so question number 14, which is circle theorems. So when you go to the Z material app, we explain these things, which is so-called circle theorems, in a way that everyone understands them and you enjoy them. Okay, question 14, it is circle theorem. So, under this question, please, I'm sure when you go to the Z material app, the rules are there. Once you understand the theorems, then you will be able to get the 4 marks that you can encounter under the circle theorems. Okay, so you have O here, rather Q here, you have O here, you have P there, you have R here, and the tangent here straight, okay? And then you have U here, you have T there, you have S here. The question now is saying you find the angle POR. So they are saying the first one, find, okay, angle POR. So when you go to the Z Material app, we explained these things, please. So don't forget to download the Z Material app to enjoy the circle theorems. Okay. So POR, they are saying POR. Okay. When you see this POR is at the center of the what? The program. So POR is at the center there. So the angle which is at the center is twice the angle which is at the circumference. So for you to find this one, you just say 68 multiplied by 2, which will give you what? 76 degrees. This is your answer. B, you have your 76 degrees. That's it. So you just say 62, 8 multiplied by 2, it will give you 76. Rather, 68, 2, 126. So this and this, 16, 6 carry 1. This and this, 12, 13, 136, not 76, 136. So you have 136 degrees. Okay. Then we go to the next one, they are saying PSR. PSR. How are we going to find PSR there? PSR. How are we going to find PSR? PSR. How are we going to get our PSR? Let me write nicely here. Okay, so we are saying you multiply by 2, which will give you 136 degrees. Okay, so 68 by 2. Why are we multiplying by 2? The angle that we're dealing with is at the center there. So you have 16 carry 1, 12 plus 1, 13, 136 degrees. We move on to the next one, PSR. PSR. So this one is under the cyclic quadrilateral. So the opposite, when you got theorem number 5 or 4, somewhere 4. Cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180. So we are going to say 180, you just say 180 minus 68. Get a 1, add there, you have a 2. 7. 7 minus 6, that is 1. So you have 112 here, 112 degrees. So what you're supposed to understand here are the theorems. Once you understand the theorems, you enjoy these things. They're very simple and interesting. Please, don't forget to have the Z Material app if you want to understand and enjoy mathematics with the Z Material app. Download the app itself. Okay, we go to C. C, they are saying, what are we finding on C? PRO. PRO. R Q, P R O, is O, P R O. We want this angle which is here, guys. This angle just which is here. So we have here as 136. Now this angle and this angle, they are equal. Okay. So the angle which is subtended by the radius, this and there, and this and there, these two angles, they are equal. Once you understand the statement there, you will be finding these questions no matter what, no matter how the devil may attack you, please, in mathematics, you will be enjoying these things. All what you're supposed to do is have the Z material up with you. Then from there, the devil will be ashamed that now you are able to understand mathematics. Okay. So you are going to do the mathematics there. So you just say 180 because this is now a triangle. POR is a triangle. So use mathematics there. Say 180 minus 136. Okay. You have 10 minus 6, that is 4. You have a 7. 7 minus 3, that is also 4. You have 44. Now, we are saying this angle, that angle, they are equal. So the 44 will be shared by two angles. So you're going to divide the 44 by what? 2. Because two angles are sharing the 44. Okay? So meaning this is 22, that is 22. Your answer here is what? 22 degrees, guys. You have your answer. Why should you panic? Why should you worry? Just have the Z material up. May the devil free from you. Because you know that you have the gadget now, the tool which is protecting you from what? Failing. Okay. We move on to question number 15. Question number 15, which is very simple. They are saying 2 points A and B have coordinates 5, -3, and -1, A, respectively. Given that the gradient of the line AB is 2, find the value of y. When you go to the Z material up, we explained these things, guys. So you have A, which is given by the coordinate -3, -5. Okay, sorry, -5, -3, and B you have the coordinates which is -1, A. And the gradient they are saying is 2. They are asking you to find the value of A, which is in there. So how are you going to find the value of A? You are going to use the formula for calculating the gradient. How do you calculate the gradient? Gradient is given by, gradient is given by what? We said y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so the best gadget that you're supposed to have to shame the devil is the Z material up. Once you have the Z material up, the devil free from you, because he will know that you have the right equipment now that will lead you into passing mathematics. So you're going to have gradient is equal to your y2 is A. So you're going to say A plus y1 is -3. So we'll say plus. Negative is +3 over x2 is -1 plus 5. Okay, now where there is m here, we'll remove the m and put the value. What is the value for m? They are saying it is 2, so we'll remove the m now and put the m, which is 2. So this is over 1. Okay, so you're going to have 2 over 1 is equal to a plus 3 over 4. When you subtract here, different signs you subtract. Okay, then from there you're going to have a multiplied by 1, it's a. 1 multiplied by 3, you have +3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 4, that is 8. After that, group like terms, find the value of a. You have a is equal to 8 minus 3. Then you have a is equal to what? 5. Okay, that is the value of what? A. Done and dusted. You have your answer there. Please don't forget to have the what? The best equipment that will let you understand and pass mathematics with flying colors, which is the Z material up. Once you have the Z material up, you have the equipment that you can use to whip the devil. Okay, B. They are saying given that y is equal to 4x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1. Okay, then you have dy over dx, derivative of y with respect to x. So we are going to differentiate there. We are not integrating. So we are going to differentiate. When differentiating, you multiply the power by the coefficient and decrease the power by 1. So 4 multiplied by 3, that is 12x. Decrease the power by 1, you have a square. Minus 2 multiplied by 2, that is 4x. Okay? 2 minus 1 is 1. So you can't have another value there. You just end there. Okay? Then the constant under differentiation is always 0. So you're going to say the derivative of y with respect to x is equal to 12x squared minus 4x. This is your what? Your answer. The constant when you're differentiating, please always, it is a 0. We move on to question 16. Question number 16, they are saying the length of a sugarcane is 2.6. If its true length is 2.5, so you have 2.6. If its true length is 2.6, so true is equal to 2.5. This is the recorded line. Then they are saying find the absolute error. When you go to the Z Material app, how do we find the absolute error? We said absolute error is given by recorded value minus true value. So we're going to have absolute error is equal to, what is the recorded value, which is 2.6, minus the true value, which is 2.5. Okay, then you're going to have 0.1. This is your what? Your answer, guys. Done and dusted. Centimeters, don't forget the units. Okay, so this is question 16A. Then we'll go to B. They are saying the percentage error. How do we find the percentage error? We said percentage error is given by, so percentage error is given by relative error multiplied by 100%. That's what we say. So now, in this case, do we have the relative error? How do we find the relative error? Relative error is given by absolute error over true value. Okay? So what is the absolute error? We have 0.1 over the true value is 2.5 multiplied by what? 100%. Then from there, because of this and this, 1 decimal point, 1 decimal point. So we just say 1 over what? 25 multiplied by what? 100. Okay? Then from there, we can say 25 into 25, 1. 25 into 100, 4. Then 1 multiplied by 4, you have what? 4%. This is the percentage error that you were looking for. You have your what? Your 2 marks. We go to question number 17. So please don't forget to have the Z Material app, because the Z Material app, it is the best app that will help you to understand these things nicely. So there are some of you who always say, no matter what, us, we can't pass mathematics. Mathematics is hard for us. No. Remove that devil in you by having the best weapon, which is the Z Material app now. So once you have the Z Material app, then you will understand these things nicely and you benefit from the Z Material app. Because the Z Material app is not being used by 3 individuals or 5 people, no, but thousands, millions of people. They are having the Z Material app. They are benefiting from it. Now, why not you? The opportunity, the chance, the privileges now is there for you to benefit and to understand the things now that you be learning at school. To those of you who want to sit for GCE next year, why should you go to the Crowded Tuition Center when we designed the best app that can help you to achieve what you want in life? So question 17. The functions f and g are defined by fx. So you have fx is equal to 3x minus 4 and gx is equal to x plus 1 over 3. They are saying the first one, find f inverse of x. F inverse of x. When you go to the Z Material app, these things are very simple and you enjoy them, please. So what we're going to do here is this. We make x a subject of the formula here. We are going to say y is equal to 3x minus 4. Where there is fx here, put y. Then make x a subject of the formula. You're going to have y minus plus 4 is equal to 3x. Divide by 3 and by 3. Then you're going to have f inverse of x is equal to x plus 4 over 3. Done and dusted. You have your answer. B. B, what are they saying? They are saying you find gfx. You have 2 functions. So you're going to make 2 functions as one. So start with the function of g. Okay? I mean f. Gf. So the function of g. What is the function of g? So the function of g is x plus 1. So you have gfx is equal to, where there is g, you're going to say the function of g. Where there is x, you put the function of f. So you're going to have 3x minus 4, okay, plus 1 over 3. Okay, then this and this will give you negative 3. So you will have 3x minus 3 over 3. This is the function that you were looking for. Okay, then we go to C. C, they are saying we find GF negative 3. GF negative 3, meaning that where there is x now in the function of GF, we are going to put a 3. When you go to the Z Material app, the Z Material app will help you to understand these things, please, nicely. How you can find the index, how you can make the two functions as one, they are there. So we are going to say GF x is equal to 3 multiplied by, what is x? They are saying negative 3 or 3. Let me check. They are saying negative 3. So x is negative 3. Negative 3 minus 3 over 3. Don't subtract there. Follow the rule of what? BODMAS, which is bracket of division multiplication. So you're going to have negative 9 minus 3 over 3. Same signs we add. You get negative 12 over 3. And then you're going to have negative 4. So you say GF negative 3 is equal to negative 4. You have your answer, colleagues, there. Okay. Please don't forget to have the Z Material app to benefit from it. Question number 18. The diagram below shows a triangular prism ABCD in which AE is equal to AD is equal to DE. Okay. So it is like this. They are saying this, and this. All the three, they are equal. Then in that way it comes like this. Then you have this part. Okay. Please, wherever you are watching us, we always emphasize you to have the Z Material app, because the Z Material app will help you to understand these things. They are well designed to help each one of you to learn with us. Okay. State the number of plane of symmetry for this triangular prism. How many plane of symmetry does the triangular prism have? So you count 1, 2, 3, because this is a triangle which is having all the three sides equal. So you have number 1, number 2, which is cutting straight there. Then you have number 3, which is cutting in this way. Okay. Then the fourth one, you cut half of it here. When you cut at the center there. Okay, and here you have something like this. Okay, then you have the fourth one. So therefore, you just say 4 plane of symmetry. Okay, 4 plane of what? Symmetry. The B part, they are saying in the answer space below is an incomplete program written in pseudocode for calculating the nth term. So nth term, which is B. So nth term, it is written in bracket, say Tn of an arithmetic progression given the first term A. So the first term A, which is A in bracket, the common ratio D, which is D in bracket, and the number of terms N. So N is the number of terms. Complete the program. Okay. So what are you calculating there? They are saying for calculating the nth term. So the nth term, meaning this one, you should not put it on the enter part. So they are saying start. There is a start. From there, they are saying enter. What are you entering here? What you are entering now is this. A, N, D. Okay? A, N, D. So you say enter A, comma, D, comma, N. Then from there, they are saying Tn is equal to, which is nth term. How do you calculate the sum? The nth term. Nth term is given by A plus, okay, open the bracket, then you have N minus 1 close, common difference. Here you multiply, differentiate them with a star, then done. Then you have stop. You have your 2 marks, guys. This is very simple. Please, you need to be enjoying these things, right? We go to question number 19. So, please don't forget to have the Z Material app in your phones. The Z Material app will help you to benefit from your exams, from the GCE, from understanding mathematics at your own schools where you're learning. You will understand these things. Okay. So question 19, they're saying in the answer space below, draw AC, given that AB is equal to 1, 3, and BC is 1, negative 3. So we have a diagram. Okay, now the diagram is hard to draw there unless you're using a graph paper. So I'll just give you the assumption. It is like this. You have A here and B there. Now, when you have that vector there, they are saying you draw AC. So AC, meaning C will be down. Because when I go there, I count the number of lines that I'm having. I have 1, 2, okay. So I can just use these numbers that I'm having, which is A is given by, so I'll find AC. What is AC? AC. So for me to find AC, I'll just say 3 plus 1, and then 1 minus 3 in there. Okay. Then 3 plus 1, I have 4. 1 minus 3, I have negative 2. Okay. So I can just relate it is like this. Okay. Then I have my C there. That is the vector that they were looking for. Then B. Okay. Now 19B, this is A, B. Okay, B, they are saying the diagram below, okay, the straight line you have y is equal to 1 over 2x plus p. Okay, it is passing through the point which is negative 2, 2. Okay, find the coordinates of the y-intercept. We find the coordinates of the y-intercept. Now, what we have to find here is p first. Yes, we have to find p first. So what is y? We are going to say this is x, this is y. Then from there we substitute. What is y? It is 2 is equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by x is negative 2 plus p. Then we can just say negative 2 into negative 2 is negative 1. 1 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 1. So you're going to have 2 is equal to p minus 1. Group like terms, you're going to have p is equal to 2 plus 1, which gives you p is equal to 3. So here we have the 3 now. Okay, now after we are having a 3, we need to find the value of y, the coordinates of y. So what we are going to do is this. We are going to say put x is equal to 0. So we are going to have y is equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by 0, then plus 3. You are going to have y is equal to 2 into 0 is 0. Okay? And then 1 multiplied by 0, it will be 0. So you have a 3. So the value of y is a 3. But they are saying we find the coordinates. So meaning the coordinates, we got the x as 0. So it will be 0, 3. This is the coordinate, guys, that they are looking for. So please, wherever you are, don't forget to have the Z Material app. You will enjoy from the Z Material app. Okay? So wherever you are, what you're supposed to do is just downloading the Z Material app. The Z Material app was well designed to help you wherever you are, the grade 10s, the grade 11s, and the grade 12. You will benefit from it, please. Okay? So it is the best app that will help you to understand these things. No need of going to the crowded tuition center now, because the Z Material app is designed to help each one of you. So let us now utilize the chances that we're having by having the Z Material app in our phones. Question number 20. Question number 20, here it is. Okay. So they are saying this is 35. This is 250 degrees. You have the north there, and they're saying this is 137 degrees. Then you have A, B, and C. So they are saying you find the bearing which is A, this is A from B, and B, A from C. Okay, nice. So what you're supposed to do, guys, is this. They're saying A from B. So you just extend up to here. This is the bearing you're looking for. Create the north of B. Then here a straight line. So the angle which is here is the angle which is there. Okay? Then a straight line we know add up to what? 180. So what you're supposed to do is just say 180 minus 137. Get a 1 add there. We have a 3 here. You have a 7. 7 minus this, you have a 43. This is 43. This is 43. Then from there, just say 360 now. You're going to have 360 minus 43. Get a 1 add there. 10 minus 3, that is 7. You have the 5. 5 minus this 1. Then 3. So you have 317. 317 degrees. This is your answer. The first one. The next one, they are saying A from C. A from C, okay. So A from C, what we are supposed to do is this. Make the north here. So we want this. That's it. So what we are supposed to do is this. In this case now, we know that from here to there, it is 250. Up to here, 250 here. Up to here, 250. You've seen it? Now, if up to here it is 250 from there, we involve this one. So that we start from here going all the way up to there. We are going to add 250 plus 43, which will give us 293. Now, we need to find what is this, just this one now alone, this part, just alone this one. Okay, so you say 360 minus 293. 293. Get a 1 add there, you have 7 here. You have a 5. Get a 1 add there, you remain with a 2. 15 minus this, that is 6. So you have 67. Meaning this is what? 67. We want to find the total sum of the interior angle of a triangle here now. So this is 35, this is 67, okay? So what is this? You are going to say 180 minus, okay? 35 plus 67, so you say 35 and 67 will give you 12, carry 1. This is 9 plus 1, 10, 102. So minus 102. Get a 1 add there, you have 8 here, you have the 7. So you get 78. So this is 78. Now, if the entire angle here is 78 and we have this part here as 43, what are we going to do to find this one? We just say 78 minus 43 now. So we have the 5. This is 5. 7 minus this is 3. 35. Okay? So this is also 35. 35 degrees. But remember, you're dealing with 3-figure bearing. So your answer is 0.35 degrees. That is the answer you were looking for. Why are we saying so? Because we know that this is 75. Then this is 35. What is this? Okay? Rather, this was 43. What's this? So 43. So 43, 78 minus 43, we get 35. So this was also 35. You have your what? Your full 4 marks there. Okay, we move on to question number 21. Question number 23, they are saying, write the 4 inequalities that describe the unshaded region R. Here is the diagram. Okay, so now let us deal with the inequalities, the inequalities that they are looking for here. So what are we supposed to do first? The thing that you're supposed to do here first is writing the simple questions first. This one, it is cutting on a 3 here, rather 1 here. This one is cutting on a 3. So this one, it is cutting the y-axis. So you just say the first one, you say y. Now you want the upper part, and this one represents a solid line. So you say y is greater than or equal to 1. That is the first one. The second one, pick this one because it is cutting on the origin, which is O. So you just say y, okay, you want the down part, and it is a dotted line. So you just say y is less than or equal to x. The third one, you come here, where you have the what in? The dotted line as well. Under this dotted line, you have the value which is a 6. So because you're having a 6 and the line there is cutting the x-axis, the line there is cutting the x-axis. So what you're supposed to do is just saying x, okay, you want the less part, this side, the left part. So you want the less. You say y is less than, x is less than 6. You have the 3 marks there. You are waiting for what? The last one now. Now, the last one, you have this line, the slant line, where you are going to pick the coordinates from here and the coordinates from here. So when you pick here, you are going to have 6, 0. So 6, 0 and 0, 3. Okay, those two are the coordinates that you are going to use to calculate the inequality that they are looking for. Please don't forget to have the Z material up. You are going to benefit from it. All these things, they are there with the explanation on these lines that you are seeing here, and few notes that will help you not to forget about the lines that you are seeing here. So don't even hesitate to have the Z material app in your phones. Please, let us work together. Let us make mathematics easy now with the Z material app. So we are now going to find the gradient. We say gradient is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You can use the two intercept form. It is fine. You get the same answer. Then you have gradient is equal to, what is your y2? Your y2 is 3 minus 0 over x2 is 0 minus 6. Then you have gradient is equal to 3 over negative 6. Gradient is equal to 1 over negative 3, rather 2. Okay, that is the answer, the gradient. Now, we want to find the equation of a straight line. And the equation of a straight line is given by y minus y1 is equal to m open bracket x minus x1 close. And y minus, what is your y1? It is 0. We pick this now. So you're going to have 0 is equal to gradient. You have 1 over negative 2, open the bracket. Okay. Then you have x minus 6, close. All right. After that, we are going to say 2 multiplied by negative y, we get negative 2y is equal, this one is a 0. X minus 6. Okay, this is the equation. Not in equation, but equation. Then it will be correct now upon putting the correct statement there. We picked this one and we want the upper part. So because we want the upper part, the inequality will be now negative 2y, okay, is greater than or equal to x minus 6. If you want, you can simplify it by saying negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Then you have y, okay, is equal to negative 1 over 2x minus 3. It is fine. Also, you get the same 2 marks that the marker will give you. The one who will write this and the other one who will write this, you will all earn the 2 marks there, please. Okay. Then from there, we now move to question number 22. So question number 22, it is under the topic so-called functions. So this one, they are saying find the coordinates of A and B. So it was something like this. So find the coordinates of A and B. So we are going to use the equation which is y is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay. Now, in that equation that we are having, we are going to find the product, factor, and sum. Is it 2 or 12? Let me check properly. For we struggle with it. Okay, it's a 2. Okay, so we are going to find the product, the factor, and the sum. So what is the product? The product is 2. What is the factor? The sum. The sum is 3. So we are going to say 1 and 2. Okay, these 2. Then from there, we are going to say, okay, here put a 0. So we're going to have x squared plus x plus 2x plus 2. Then from there, group them into 2. Okay, what is common in the first bracket? It is x, open bracket. So you have x plus 1 close. What is common there is 2, open. You have x plus 1 close is equal to 0. Then you are going to have x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, or then we have x, okay, x plus x is plus 1 is equal to 0. Then we group them, we have x is equal to 2, rather x is equal to negative 2, or x is equal to negative 1. But when we check this one here, they are saying we find the value of A and B. So our A in that case is negative 2. It can't be negative 1 because it is cutting on two edges here. Okay, it is cutting like this. And the graph is on the negative values. So it is like this. Okay, then you have something like this. You have A then you have 0 there, you have a b here, okay? Then after that, you have x here, okay? So meaning that this first part is -1, the second part is -2. So x, you say, the coordinates of A, you say A is -2, 0. That is A. Then B, we want to find B now. So how are we going to find B there? B, we are going to substitute the what? The -2, or where there is x, I mean we put a 0. Let's put a 0 where there is x and see what we are going to get. So the equation that we're dealing with is y is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 2. So where there is x, we put a 0. We're going to have y is equal to, it will be 0 plus 2. So we have y is equal to what? 2. So the coordinate will be 0, 2. This is the coordinate of B. Okay, that's it. Then we move on to question number 21, or rather B. So B, they are saying solve the equation. Solve the equation. Okay, so how are we going to solve the equation here? They are saying 81. Okay, so you have 81 minus 27 to the power x is equal to 0. Okay, so we reduce both equations here. So how are we going to reduce? We just say 4 to the power 3, or let's say 3 to the power 4. 3 to the power 4 minus 3 to the power 3, and then you have the power x is equal to 0. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 9, 81, which is there. 3 power 3, that is 27. So this and this, you cancel them. You're going to have 4 minus 3x is equal to 0. Take this that side. You're going to have -3x is equal to -4. Divide by -3 here and by -3 there. Then you're going to have x is equal to 1, remainder 1 over 3. This is the what? The answer that you guys, you were looking for. Okay. We now move on to the last question, which is 23, travel graph. When you go to the travel graph things, you will find them under the Z material app, please, well designed to help each one of you to benefit from what? From the same program, which is mathematics. So just have the Z material app in your phone, then from there you will enjoy mathematics. No more questions to say, why teachers here I didn't understand, because you will be having tuitions at your homes. When you did not understand, you just go to the Z material app. Click there, and then you'll be watching what you want to watch. Okay, so the first question is saying we find the acceleration in the first 4 seconds. So how do we find acceleration? Okay, so A. This is question 23. A. So acceleration is given by final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. Then you have acceleration is equal to, the final velocity is 20 minus initial velocity, which is 0, over time taken, which is, they're saying acceleration in the first 4 seconds, so 4. Then you have acceleration is equal to 4 into 20, that is 5 meter per second squared. That is your acceleration. B. They are saying the total distance covered by the object. So you say distance is given by half, you're dealing with a trapezium. Open bracket, A plus B, close, and then height. You're going to have half, open the bracket. What is your A? The difference in here, which is 6, plus the time, last time, which is 15. Close height, which is 20. So 2 here, 1, 2 here, that is 10. 6 plus 15, 21. Okay, so 21 multiplied by 10, that is 210 meters. Okay, this is the distance that you guys, you were supposed to calculate there. The last one, they are saying average speed in the last 4 seconds. So where is the last 4 seconds? 15 minus, we have the 4. So last, meaning we assume we have 11 here. Okay, so 11 there. Okay, then from there, we are going to draw a line that will go up like this. After that, we find the average speed in the last 4 seconds. Now, our last 4 seconds, when we draw a line, it goes there. Meaning that we come this side like this. Okay, then we need to find the speed which was here. So how are we going to find the speed which is there? So we can just use mathematics here. Okay, so we move here, we have this triangle and this. Okay, so we have two triangles here. So we can use the ratios in this case. Okay, we can just use the ratios in that case. We will say, okay, we'll say 4 over x is equal to 5. The difference in time here, which is 15 minus 10, we have a 5. So we are going to have 5 over the time that was taken. This x is the speed. And then the speed for 5 meters per second is 20. So x multiplied by 5, we have what? 5x is equal to, okay? So x multiplied by 5, we have 5x is equal to, what are we getting there? Okay, so 5x is equal to 4 multiplied by 20, that is 80. Then from there we divide by 5 here and by 5 there. 5 and 5 goes, you have x is equal to 5 into 16, that is 5 into 8, that is 1, remainder 4, 5 into 40, that is 8. Okay, no, 6. So we have 3, remainder 3. 5 into 30, that is 6. So we have 16 meters per second. This is the speed for the what? For the 4 seconds that we were being given there. The speed for the 4 seconds that we were being given there. Okay, so now, how are we going to calculate the average speed? We need to find the distance, because we know that distance is given, speed is given by distance over time. We know that the speed is given by distance over time. So we need to find the average speed. Okay, so now, how are we going to find the average speed in this case? Okay, so we need to find the distance. Okay, so we have 4 here, 11. So we can use the distance. Okay, we have this part now here where we can say, okay, we are going to say distance is equal to, we can say half, open the bracket, a plus b close then h. Then distance is equal to half, open the bracket, the a, we use the speed that we are having here. So we have 16 plus, what is there, is 20. Then close, we have 4. Okay. Okay. So the difference in time, we're going to have, okay, we pick this one, which is, we can say a triangle that we are concentrating on this one because they are saying in 4 seconds. So we can just say 4. So we can have speed, distance is equal to half BH. Then the distance is equal to half, okay. What is our base? Our base is 4 multiplied by the height is 16. Then 2 here, 1. 2 here, that is 8. Okay. Then we have distance is equal to 4 multiplied by 8, that is 32 meters. Okay. So we have 32 meters. That is the distance we are calculating. Okay. Then after that, we can now deduce to say we want to find the what? The average speed in the first 4 seconds. So here. So our concentration is here. So speed is given by distance now is 32 over time taken is 4. Then speed is equal to 4 into 32, that is 8. Okay, so you have 8 meter per second. This was the what? The speed, guys, that you were supposed to do what? To calculate on this one. Then you have your 3 marks there. This was the origin, which is a 0. Okay, So that's what you were supposed to calculate, guys. All right. So please don't forget to have the Z Material app in your phones. Once you have the Z Material app, these things you enjoy them because we explained nicely, starting from a grade 10 topic up to grade 12. So always you should bear in your mind to say, no, I have to have the Z Material app with me so that I study at my own pace, at my own free time. Okay, so let us learn mathematics together. The reason that we designed the Z Material app, we see the Padlet. We observe the Padlet of pupils in schools, the GCE candidates. We also take note of that. That's the reason why we said, no, we need to come up with something that will help certain individuals who are interested to do what, to know or to pass mathematics. That's the reason why the Z Material app is there for you guys.